Welcome back to the Buzz Brew House. I am sitting here today with Victoria, the owner of the franchise of the Pure Bar. So welcome out today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you have the franchise down Ponte Vedra in Riverside. Tell me about Pure Bar. It is actually not a bar.
It's actually not a bar where you can come have a drink.
We're in the Buzz Brew House.
It's a different kind of bar.
All right.
Now, we have had classes before in a bar. We had a class at Art Wolf a couple of months ago to support Rethreaded. So we've been known to have bar at the bar, and we've been known to go to the bar after bar, but it's not a bar. It's a horizontal bar, but it does not have drinks on it.
Well, tell me about Bar.
So Bar has actually just now started catching on, but it was actually developed back in the 70s by a woman named Lottie Burke, and she was looking for a way to combine her ballet bar training with her physical therapy.
Have you met her?
I have not, because she is long time gone now.
If she was around, would you want to meet her?
Absolutely.
What question would you ask her?
I'd probably want to take one of her classes.
Really? All right, so continue on. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. So in 2001, a woman named Carrie Dorr started her own kind of version of that method.
Has she
and
passed?
Called it Pure Bar. No.
That's good.
She's
Have you met
alive
her?
and thriving, and she's a wonderful entrepreneur.
Excellent.
Yes, I have. I actually got the opportunity to interview with her when I opened my first franchise. I got a chance to take her class, which she doesn't really teach Pure Bar that much anymore. So that was definitely a moment that I'll remember. But so she started Pure Bar, and it really caught on in California. It started to move from the West Coast, obviously, to the East, like most trends do. It took a while to catch on here. Now we have over 325 studios, and our technique is always evolving. We just now introduced a cardio version of Pure Bar called Platform, and that's where we use this kind of step device. And so now our clients get both Pure Bar class and Platform in their packages. So
let's talk about results. So someone with my muscular physique, would I be right for Pure Bar?
absolutely.
So would I notice any results? Or
You would. You absolutely would. The great thing about Pure Bar is that anyone can do it. If you can hold on to a ballet bar, you can do Pure Bar.
How would we know if I could hold on to a ballet bar?
Could you hold on to this? There you go.
That's easy. All right.
There you go.
Sign me up.
Now, you'll have to modify certain exercises depending on your fitness level, but the workout can be modified to fit any fitness level, any shape and size. We have everyone from athletes that are maybe nursing an injury that want to stay in shape while they're rehabilitating to, CrossFitters. I mean, there's all kinds of people that take Pure Bar. We have women in their 70s and that take class and are amazingly strong. Runners love it because
I got to compete with a 70-year-old female now? All right.
They're sometimes the strongest ones. We have runners that love it because it's focused on small muscle groups, and with running and heavy lifting and things like that, you're only focusing on large muscle groups. So this kind of makes their running, as an athlete, it makes you a lot more well-rounded.
What got you into this?
I first took a class in Birmingham, Alabama, where I'm originally from, at one of the very first franchises there, and fell in love immediately. I used to be a classroom teacher here in Jacksonville, and my husband and I moved away for a short period. We came back recently about 4 years ago, and there was a Pure Bar studio in Jacksonville Beach. It's still there, and I really wanted to open something downtown that would be closer to Riverside, Avondale area, and San Marco area, and so we opened Pure Bar Riverside. This year will be 3 years ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So what do you enjoy most about your business?
I would say the client interaction. I love teaching the class when our Pure Bar teachers are not taking class with you, so you actually get that one-on-one, the client interaction, and like a personal training type relationship, and so we really get to know our clients, and it becomes such a community. It sounds very cliche, but it is so much more than a workout. Our clients build friendships, and we see so many. I mean, I have clients who did not know each other before Pure Bar, and now they're going out to dinner with their husbands, or their kids are playing together. It's really cool to see the relationships that build. It really goes so much further beyond just the everyday workout. So that's really cool.
When you're not working, what do you enjoy doing?
We spend a lot of time at the beach. We live out closer to the beach, and we really enjoy it out there. We have 2 labs, so we take them out to the water a lot. And that's really what I most enjoy doing. When I'm not working, I like to take class and kind of pretend like I'm a client. When I travel, I like to take class at other Pure Bar studios. It's fun to feel like a client again. Other than that, I used to be really into running, but I injured myself, and that's kind of how I fell in love with Pure Barre. So I used to enjoy that. I love to cook. I love to, I like to decorate my house. I just don't get a lot of time to do those kind of things anymore, but I like to just relax.
So finish the sentence. In 5 years, Pure Barre will be.
In 5 years, Pure Barre will be even more evolved than it is now. I think people think it's a trend. They think that bar and Pure Barre in general is just a trend. But I would compare it to yoga in a sense that it is a lifestyle more than just a workout. We've already created platform, which has just totally changed the face of our company and put us so much further beyond other workouts and other boutique gyms. And I can only imagine like what we'll come up with in the next 5 years. I'm sure we'll continue to grow. We have new studios opening every month, and we kind of continue to be on the cutting edge of fitness and of bar fitness. So I'm excited to see where we go. We have a brand new CEO this year, and things are really evolving. So it's exciting to be a part of it.
So I can hold on, so I can do this. Now,
Yeah.
I've got a 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and a 7-month-old.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I can understand this.
Right.
So what do we do with this?
So there's lots of things that we do with the ball. One of the things that we do with it, sometimes we're like pressing into it just to get like upper body work. Sometimes it's between our thighs to work our inner thighs. It's also used as a modification a lot. So if we're working the abs and we have someone who's maybe recovering from a C-section or maybe has a weaker lower back or hasn't developed their abs as much, we'll place it behind their lower back when we're working the core, and it just adds extra stability. So there's lots of, I mean, when we have men in our class, sometimes we, throw it up in the air, play games with it. There's all kinds of stuff.
I like games. All right. Now, this.
Yes.
It's not for this, is it?
It's not.
All right.
Yeah, and it's interesting that it has handles. It's always kind of bothered me.
So is it
because
for
we
the
don't
foot?
Use the handles.
Do you do this?
No, we don't. We never use the handles. I don't know why it has handles.
All right,
It's
then
bothersome.
what do we do?
So this is actually, every time you come to take a class, you'll use a ball, a set of weights, and a tube. There's actually different tubes. We have one that's in the shape of a figure 8. We have one that actually Velcros onto the bar. This is our just traditional single tube, and we use it a lot for stretching the upper body. So you take a narrow grip and kind of stretch all your arms and your chest. At the end of class, you'll put your foot in it and stretch your hamstrings and all that good stuff. Other than that, that's all the tube's used for. Our figure 8 tube, that's kind of 2 loops. Sometimes we put it around our thighs for extra resistance or around our wrists for extra resistance when we're working out the arms. So.
Do you want me to cut the handles off for you? If they bother you
do.
that much. And this, it's either, so is this the shower towel afterwards?
So that's really just for your sweat. You'll sweat when you take Pure Barre, especially when you take our platform class. There's a lot of sweating going on, so we recommend our clients have a towel. Sometimes our equipment, like the platforms, will have your hand on it, so it's just more comfortable. If you have a towel, it can help you get a more comfortable grip.
Now, oh, those are pretty heavy, 2 pounds. Can we start lighter than that?
So it's actually a running joke around the studio because the only weights that we offer are 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and 5 pounds. And if you're new to Pure Barre, you walk in and you think, 5 pounds, that's all. Where's your, heavy weights? And we recommend that you don't grab the 5-pound weights, that you actually grab the 2s. And then some people don't heed our advice and they're regretting it. But a lot of clients actually work with no weights at all because the movements are so small. It's such a small range of motion. Everything is very isometric. So those get heavy really fast. After you've been holding on to them and doing little tiny movements with them for about 3 minutes, they feel like they weigh 80 pounds a piece. And it's fun when we have our Bring on the Men class where our clients bring their spouses or their boyfriend or dad to class, and all the men kind of run for the 5-pound weights, and then they're a little embarrassed when they're 2 minutes in and they can't hold on to them. So they get heavy really fast. It's surprising.
So are there any not-for-profits that you support?
We do. Every year, Pure Barre as a company does a campaign called Pure Give. This past year, we decided to have all of the studios nationwide compete against each other to raise money, who could raise the most money for their favorite local charity. So it was cool because it was a national competition, but on a local level, we got to choose who we worked with. In the past, we've worked with the Mackenzie Noah Wilson Foundation, and that's a foundation that's near and dear to my heart. And we still continue to support them. And this past year for Pure Give, we selected Rethreaded. And between our studios in San Marco and Riverside, we raised almost $5,000 for them.
That's
and
amazing.
we came in like we were in third place, hanging in there for a while across the country, and then right at the last minute we kind of dropped because people really shot up there. But it was great. We held a Bar on the Roof class at Black Sheep, and we had class up there at sunrise, and we did that for a donation for Rethreaded. We also had the class at Ardwolf for Rethreaded. We sold their products in our store, and that and the Mackenzie Noel Wilson Foundation are two charities that we really enjoy supporting and where we kind of put all of our efforts.
Excellent. And last question, your favorite place to visit in Jacksonville to have a dining experience?
Oh, wow. I would say, ooh, that's a tough one. I'm trying to pick something that's not a chain. Orsay
All right.
is by far, I think, the best food in Jacksonville. It's my staff took me there for the first time for my birthday last year, and I couldn't believe I had never been. It was amazing. I can't stop talking about it, and anyone that I meet in Jacksonville that hasn't been to Orsay, I just try to push them to go because it is amazing food.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us on the
Yeah,
Buzz Brew House,
absolutely.
and we look forward to coming in and working up a sweat with the 2-pound
Please do.
barbells and the big red ball.
I'll show you that they get heavy.
Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
Thanks, you too. Thanks for your time.